We're leaving, guys.
We're leaving Santa Cruz. So originally our plan was to be in Santa Cruz for a little over a month, but after 3 really quiet weeks, we kind of decided it's time to go. Next 2 weeks, we're going to be traveling around Bolivia on a little Bolivian road trip and on our way to Peru. So today we're just going to run to the Cambio, grab a little more cash for the road, and be on our way.
Yeah. So, you know, this is the first time Jay and I have traveled somewhere where it just didn't jibe with us. I don't know how else to explain it, but you know, you might come here and absolutely love it, but for Jay and I, this just isn't the place. And from everything we saw on YouTube, we thought maybe there'd be a little bit more to do and things to see. So yeah, it's just a miss for us.
You're not feeling this place.
No, Bolivia is a beautiful country, and the next 2 weeks, like Jay said, we're going to be traveling around, going to see that beauty. So
I think we'll enjoy being on the move a little more than just being so static here. It's pretty quiet here in Santa Cruz. We're not fast travelers by any means, but it's just too quiet for us here. So we're gonna move on. Yeah,
this is our last day here, so we're just trying to wrap up things. So yesterday, we went and got tickets to Sucre, and it was super easy. We were in and out in about 5 minutes. And if you Google map the bus terminal in Santa Cruz, it's gonna take you to the wrong spot. So if you type in terminal bimodal, that'll take you to the spot where you're supposed to go. Just a little tip, FYI.
So originally we were looking at buying our tickets online, but once I got looking into it, it did say it was a little bit cheaper if you went and bought them at the bus station, and actually it worked out quite a bit cheaper. Instead of paying, I think online it was going to be $40 US per person for the bus that we took. And it gets confusing here because of exchanging to Bolivianos and all that stuff. We ended up paying 400 Bolivianos, which instead of being 106 Canadian dollars, we ended up spending 63.
Yeah.
That's with the higher exchange from a Cambio, plus paying for cash for the tickets at the bus station. So it can make a pretty significant difference. So buying your tickets at the bus station in cash can save you a pretty significant amount of money if you figure out, you know, we're going to be taking about 5 buses in the next couple of weeks. So if you can save $40 on every one, that's a deal.
Yeah, so send us prayers because we're taking an overnight bus. We have to be at the bus terminal at 7:30. Our bus leaves at 8, and we arrive in Sucre at 9 a.m. So we're going to take you guys along. So right now we're in the midst of Carnival, and we did go to the parade the other night, and we weren't really sure even if the Cambios would be open because it's Monday during Carnival. So there are a couple of things open downtown, but it really is a night party. And we went to the parade, and at first we thought it was a really well-organized event because when we were walking down the area where they have the parade, on either side of the road, it's like a 4-lane highway. It almost looks like a runway for planes. But on either side of the highway or the road where the parade was, they had chairs set up on either side. So Jay and I ended up paying for a chair. And I think that was probably our biggest mistake because we thought, since it looked very organized, that there wouldn't be lots of people just kind of walking in front of you. But that wasn't the case, unfortunately. But I'm going to show you a little snippet of the Carnival. understand why, because we ran into this situation in Cuenca as well. So what we found was the parade had a lot of gaps in between each dancing group, which made it like anticlimactic. So it would be like, yeah, okay, there's something coming, and then there'd be like a 15-20 minute lull, and then there'd be another dance group, and then a lull. So a parade that lasted 4 or 5 hours could probably have been all, you know, mushed down into an hour of a parade if it was like a consistent, you know, parade. But yeah, the music was loud, there was tons of people. Jay got into the foam. And had lots of fun. So overall, the costumes and the dancing was great.
I tried to be a spectator, it just didn't work out.
Sure, big kid
Yeah.
Jay.
Well, you know,
Lots of fun.
when you're walking through the crowd and people are spraying you with foam cans, you kind of feel obligated to get a can and spray back.
Yeah, it was a lot of
That's
fun.
all. It makes it more fun. Yeah, I mean, you can witness the whole thing, and you know, it's funny how we spend a lot of time behind the cameras and trying to, you know, get footage of all these events we go to and stuff. And a lot of times you feel like you're watching an event and you're not participating in an event. So sometimes you just got to put the camera down and pick up a can.
Yeah. So what was the cambio rate today?
Cambio rate today was 9.1, so cashing in $300 US, we got actually 2,730 Bolivianos.
Yeah. So we're just gonna wrap the day up here in Santa Cruz and carry on to Sucre.
Yeah, these nighttime buses are it's nice that you get to travel overnight sometimes, just because then it saves you on accommodation cost if you're a fast traveler. We have our Airbnb for the month, so it didn't really matter, but that's something to consider if you are fast traveling and you're going from, you know, doing a road trip around. It might be worth it to consider booking your hotel for that extra night, even though you're leaving in the evening, because normally you get kicked out of your hotel at like 10, 11 in the morning, and we don't have to be on a bus until 8 o'clock at night. So what do you do with your luggage all those days? Sometimes you can leave it at the hotel, sometimes you end up lugging stuff around. So we just like having our, you know, accommodation available to us to the whole day, right up until we decide to, you know, grab our bags and leave. So if you don't mind spending that extra bit of money to have your accommodation for an extra night that you're leaving, it can be pretty handy as to just keep that base for the extra day.
Yeah, and that was one other thing that we had to kind of weigh the options, was because we did pay for our Airbnb all the way to the end of the month. Do we go? Do we stay? We just eat the cost and go. But you know, if you're in a place and it doesn't bring you joy or inspire you or whatever, just go and, you know, just move on.
Yeah, sometimes it's worth it just to cut your losses there. And honestly, when you book an Airbnb for a month and you get that monthly discount, it probably didn't cost us any more than if we had booked it for 2.5 or the 3 weeks actually that we stayed. Because again, that monthly discount can be pretty significant, and sometimes it's cheaper to book. We found it's cheaper to book an Airbnb for a month than to rent it for 3 weeks or 2.5 weeks sometimes, just because that discount kicks in.
Yeah.
So probably isn't really costing us any extra.
So we have lots of laundry to do. We got to pack and maybe take a dip in the pool.
One last dip.
Okay, and before you come at us in the comments, we know Carnival is a huge thing. There's lots of things going on, and just
on Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, Monday and Tuesday.
Went to the parade Saturday.
Yeah.
We know it celebrates Monday and Tuesday as well.
There's lots of things set up in the streets for parties in the night.
Yeah.
But if I'm being completely honest, being in a crowd shoulder to shoulder with thousands of other people and loud pumping music is, in my head, like a nightmare to me. So that does not seem like an enjoyable thing. But that's just me.
But we will see what's going on in Sucre tomorrow. Since today's Monday, so we'll be in Sucre for the 17th, and celebrations are the 16th and 17th. So we'll see what's going on in Sucre.
Yeah, just don't come at us in the comments.
Yeah. We know there's lots of stuff we're probably missing, but not into the street party part.
No. It's a small car. Are we going to get it all fit in? Of course. There you go. Good. See? Oh. Gracias. Okay, we made it. It's happening a little spot at 7:30 at night. It is a pretty busy place. So now, all we have to do is figure out where to go. Oh, look at this car. Oh boy. That's what they do to vehicles. They smear them with mud during Carnival. The buses look like that too. All right. So we're gonna go to where we bought the tickets originally. And then maybe there'll be somebody there to tell us where to go. It is a zoo. It's very busy.
Considering how many people are here the other day.
When we bought tickets here the other day, it seemed like it was dead compared to right now. It's pretty clean though. Some organized chaos, I suppose. There's our guy right there in the blue. He's the one that sold us our tickets. So right at the Sin Frontiers place is where we bought the tickets. He brought us over here. Hello, yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. So he's gonna tell us or show us where to go, maybe. The guy in the blue. Ooh. I heard vamos. Let's go. Yeah.
Ticket ya tiene
Yes.
3 bolivianos pues. 3 bolivianos ticket. 3 bolivianos. Aparte de eso, para el centro.
Oh, to go through, you need to
3
be,
bolivianos.
you need
Deme
3.
6 bolivianos.
Yes.
Y yo te lo compro.
6.
3 bolivianos.
Yep. So we need to pay an additional 3 Bolivianos per person. This is what our ticket looks like.
6 bolivianos. Agua fría, soda.
Oh, your ticket? Yeah, it's the same thing, yeah. Slip it? Okay. Hopefully they get on. So you seen that? We just dropped our bags, grabbed a ticket. And then,
¿Qué nombre? ¿Jessica?
yeah.
23, 24,
No, Valerie.
Huh?
Valerie.
23,
right here.
24.
Valerie and
Ah,
Jason.
yeah.
Up or down, babe? I can't remember.
Arriba.
Arriba. Okay.
Remember, you got the
What?
your little ticket.
I got for the luggage in my hand. Try 324. So this is the bus. Big comfy seats anyway. Big comfy seats. They look like they look like loungers. Jay's trying to figure out how to put that seat up. Maybe it doesn't go up. Okay, so we figured out the chair situation. That didn't last very long, guys. We have hookups up here. We have fans and things. The chair's pretty comfortable, I'm not gonna lie. So I mean, it is wide like a love seat, kinda. It's very wide. good. Getting a little snack for the road. I think they're cheese buns. I'm not really even sure. They're like, they're still warm. Okay, they're still warm, and oh yeah, they're like, they're gonna be wet if you don't eat them like right now because it's steamy in the bag. It's like cheese bread. Yeah, that's good. They're chewy. I like it.
That's really good.
It is really good.
They're really firm. There's the chew there.
I love it.
Look out.
The bus leaves in 10 minutes, and we are supposed to arrive in Sucre at 9 a.m. We don't have anything booked. We're doing these 2 weeks basically on the fly. So we'll keep you posted during the night. You'll definitely hear from us in the morning. Good morning. We're 2 hours early. It's now 7 a.m. We did not expect when we pulled into this bus station if it was the right bus station. We're like, maybe get off here. It looks like Sucre, but it's not 9 o'clock. So here we are. I'd give the bus a solid 7 out of 10. We slept pretty good, although through the mountains. Jay's not feeling very good with all the swish back and forth, but I slept pretty good. We stopped at 3 a.m. and there was really nothing to record. We only stopped for about 15 minutes, just as a bathroom break. And I didn't really sleep that well after that, but I slept pretty good until then anyway. So now we're just gonna take a breather here until Jay's feeling a little bit better and we'll get on our way. Okay, so we found an apartment. We took our time, just sat in the bus station. Not gonna take long to get there. It would have been like a 20-ish, 7-minute walk. So we jumped in a taxi. The taxi's about $2.50 to get there, and we're able to check in early, so that's good. And then we'll give you a room tour. We made it. There we go. Ta-da, we did it. This is cute. How cute is this? Okay. Did you get that one? Yeah. Oh yeah, this is it. Oh, this is cute. Very nice. Okay, let's give you a tour.
Right here.
It's in the bathroom where it's bright. Very nice. Look at the shower head. I'll just ignore those wires sticking out there. This is the living room, sleeping room, TV. And then there's a little kitchen in here. I don't know where the light is. There's the kitchen. How cute. Right? This is very cute. So this was $73 for 2 nights. So we're gonna play it by ear and yeah, get settled in. Made a coffee. Still early in the morning, but I guess the main focus of this video is just a little behind the scenes travel day for us getting to Sucre. But if you're traveling full time and you're not happy where you are, just change locations. It'll make you feel better. It'll re-inspire you. It'll bring more enjoyment for you. So I guess that's the basic message for this video. So thanks so much for coming along, guys. Jay's just resting. Hopefully he'll feel a little bit better soon, and we will see you next week. Bye, guys.